home of the Buccaneers. Today, we continue on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The crowd is alive, and with good reason. It's the NFL playoffs, the best time of the year, and off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Rams once again led by Matthew Stafford at quarterback. First 12 years with Detroit, his 5th year with the Rams, including a Super Bowl championship, winning Super Bowl 56. The #1 overall pick all the way back in 2009.
Getting your team into the playoffs, that's step one. But now this quarterback's going to lead them to victory today on the road. Hostile environment. He's got to play mistake-free ball, operate the offense, get in and out of the huddle. And when he has opportunities to make plays downfield, he has to make them.
And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a game of about one. Anthony Walker there to make the tackle. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for and taken successfully. So the Buccaneers come out, and Baker Mayfield leads them out. He has found a spot to be very comfortable. The former #1 overall pick out of Oklahoma, who turned 30 in the offseason and has done a nice job with the Buccaneers the last few years.
I remember talking to him earlier this season, Mike, and he emphasized the importance of winning their division. That guarantees you host at least one playoff game. Well, that goal, that's been reached. Now, they have their sights set on something even bigger, but to accomplish that, they're going to have to take advantage of this opportunity right here in front of them. That starts by doing whatever it takes over these next couple hours to extend their season one more week.
They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On second down, Baker. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield is going to air this one out. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. The Rams offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Stafford unloads downfield looking for Nakua. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Working out of the gun, Stafford was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Now it's Stafford. And that one thrown away to the sideline. It's incomplete. It was a frustrating series. It'll bring up fourth down.
And even though they'll say he had a man in the vicinity of the throw, it was clearly not intended to be caught. Really smart play. Don't risk a turnover here. Live for the next snap.
Fair catch.
This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready for their second possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Baker going to give it to Irvin. And he gets this up close to the 40. He's brought down by Kobe Turner.
1 yard gain.
We'll go again here with Irvin. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He's tackled at
Third, they need 8.
A 1-yard pickup.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He's got a man! That's McMillan! And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Here's Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 2-yard gain. Brings up the second.
Here's Irving. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Irving, the ball carrier. Omar Spates on the stop.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. That one's complete. It's the tight end, Otten. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
22 yards.
His first catch of the wild card game. And good for a first down.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
So now, from half the distance closer, here's first and goal. White sidestepping his way into the end zone. It's a touchdown.
They think back to their first possession of this game, Mike. It resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Wild Card Weekend. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he is stopped at the 25. His drive will begin then. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They've had it twice and they've punted twice, still seeking that first down of the game as they begin this third drive. Stafford. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
There's the give up the middle with Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
They put Adams in motion. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Here's Ethan Evans now, as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Bucs offense make their way out to take over once more. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. This is Irvin, and he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick 1st down.
And the Buccaneers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Right back to Irvin, and this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
The line of scrimmage.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
3rd and 7.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Now Mayfield, and this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
It's Riley Dixon coming on now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. Rams offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. Cutting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. He'll find the rookie from Oregon, Terrence Ferguson. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll run the sneak, and he's going to have a Rams 1st down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Play action. It's Stafford. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. 3rd and long.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now, this looks like a design run. Forget about it. They're going to lose more yardage there. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down.
This is a down and distance, Mike, I like to classify as 3rd and pass. You think the defense is really honed in on stopping the ball through the air. Try to catch them off guard with a draw play to no avail. Not only do they stop you on 3rd down, they tackle you for a loss.
Now a fair catch is taken here, just short of the 45-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. There's no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 47.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd.
They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Here's the punter now, as he is on to punt for Tampa Bay. And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10. We are through 1 here on Wild Card Weekend. 7-0 is our score. We'll have more from Tampa after this. Second quarter now. Rams in control of the football as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Stafford. Right side, complete to Nakua. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. He'll try to run for it with Williams. He's going to have that 1st down, working his way to the 20-yard line.
A gain of 3 on the play. 1st down, Rams.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Stafford. He'll complete it to Adams. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
In motion goes Likely. Stafford now on 2nd down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
The Buccaneers offense ready to get back at it. They lead it here in the 2nd quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. To the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The tackle by Chris Paul Jr.
On 2nd down, a run with Irvin. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A gain there of 10 yards. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
Buccaneers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
He'll run with Irvin. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. They'll run it. It's Irvin. Irving got first down, still going. And he will score. Bucky Irving, touchdown Buccaneers. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
McLaughlin good on the extra point. And the Bucs move out on top, 14-0. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Rams offense ready to get back at it. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. They'll run it with Williams. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. That is incomplete. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Stafford. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
Now fair catch, signal for, and made here at about the 43-yard line. The Bucs offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this 2nd quarter, looking to run away with this one before halftime. Now, screen set up for Irving. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down.
Out of bounds, the offense retains possession.
Throwing is Baker. And he won't get away. Good opening tackle there to get him down behind the line.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
Second down throw from Mayfield. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Baker to throw. He'll try to hit him with a screen. He'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. The Rams offense ready to take over once again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. It's Stafford throwing from the pistol. throw over the middle. Brought in by Adams. 17 yards that time for number 17.
17 yards. And a Rams first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Stafford. Right back to Adams. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
To the air again. Stafford. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Yards to go.
Again, it's Stafford. Coming up, and that's the tight end likely. He's going to have the 1st down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
First down, Rams.
Williams. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. 2nd down, it's Stafford. And that one incomplete. Here now, 3rd and 5.
It's 3rd down.
Back to throw, Stafford. Short, complete to Likely. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Buccaneers offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Irving. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
And the Buccaneers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle 3rd of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
A 5-yard gain.
From the gun, here's a handoff. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play and a really good play.
He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
To number 9, Emeka Egbuka. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Mayfield. That's caught outside by Otten. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup of 5.
At the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. Forced to. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
The rest of this game is all going to come down to getting stops. You find yourself down pretty big here in the first half. You have to get the ball back to your offense as many times as possible, but you can't keep giving up scoring drives, whether it's...
And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. On comes the punter now as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The Rams offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Open right side is likely. It is 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 20.
Out of the gun, Stafford. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one. Like, he really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
To the tight end, likely. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
First down.
Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Stafford to throw again. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. 2nd and 5.
Complete to 2-2 Atwell. A gain of 4. Brings up 2nd down. At the 30.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Throwing again is Stafford. And that is incomplete. Tutu Atwell was the one he was looking for. And it's going to lead to a 4th down. Here's their punter now, as he is on to punt for the Rams. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Buccaneers offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Off the RPO, this is out to Evans. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
One final throw before the break. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. So, halftime straight ahead. And we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Wildcard weekend rolling on, 3 games down, 2 more follow this one. Let's go to the highlights. Our look at the NFL starts now. It begins in the mile-high city of Denver. The Broncos at home to take on the Texans. This is Marvin Mims. Put it down as an 81-yard catch and run for the score. The Broncos are moving on. The number 3 seed takes care of business in front of their home fans. From there, let's go up to the Pacific Northwest, Seattle. Let's look in on the Seahawks. They're hosting the New York Football Giants. And this is the former UCLA Bruin, Zach Charbonnet. He's going to hit the hole hard, get loose into the secondary, and they're not gonna get it. The Seahawks take care of business. The number 2 seed will get another home game in the divisional round. In the game you're watching, we saw a couple of touchdowns in the first half. 14-0 is the score. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Scott, thank you. The rain as you sit. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bucs offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. Back to the left side. Caught by McMillan. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
It's a gain of 11. Complete to
Baker going to give it to Irving. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Going up top for Evans. That is hard. And he will score. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They were able to take advantage for the strike.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Rams offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here. Even to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Rams.
In motion goes Likely. 1st down, Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 40-yard line.
A give, and here comes Williams. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Working out of the gun, Stafford. Pass caught left side by Likely. And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They're going to go. It's Stafford.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
Todd Bowles there, the Bucs head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's Irvin. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
That's good for a Buccaneers first down.
On play action, Mayfield. He's got the connection there to Ibuka. He's taken down just shy of the 10. It's a gain of 12 there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
Going back to the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage. But when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find.
And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Omar Speights in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Mayfield. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
A 46-yard attempt.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Bucs extend the lead to 24-0.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
Oh, yeah. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Notre Dame. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and he kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the 2nd round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a first-rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
First down, here's Irvin. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. On 2nd down, Baker. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. 2nd and 11. To throw is Mayfield. To the outside. It's made by Evans. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal. Here's a run. To the pylon. He's in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Two choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed to the edge. And Greggy's able to sneak it in for the touchdown.
Down here this close, Mike, there's a lot of bodies in there tight. So oftentimes, if you can get the back on the edge, they can rely on that speed, and that's exactly what we saw here. He wins the race to the pylon, and he's rewarded with 6 points.
Makes the score Buccaneers 31, Rams nothing. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Okay, Scott, thank you. The rain, as you see, still coming down in sheets. We'll see how the coaching staffs adjust to the weather here in the second half. The Rams offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Give up the middle with Williams. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Yaya Diaby in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down. The shotgun snaps to Stafford. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. Still going. And what effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 84 yards. Touchdown, Rams. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Rams are able to cut into the deficit.
31, Rams 7.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Buccaneers offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. Throwing is Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
The 30-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
This is Irving. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all.
Oh, the ball's out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Puka Nakua and this Rams offense come back onto the field. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. The motion man is Nakua. goes Stafford. This one complete to Atwell. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
And the Rams first down.
First down, it is Williams. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. Brings up second.
Atwell sent in motion here. On the play fake, here's Stafford. He'll get this out to his running back. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. First and 10. On the give, it's Williams. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
At the 2-yard line. A 9-yard pickup. It's second and inches.
They'll try to run it with Williams. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up. Williams. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Well, this loss here, Mike, just completely changes your approach this close to the end zone. And I'm sitting up here in the booth trying to come up with an explanation of how do you lose that many yards. And I bet down on the sideline, this coach, he's doing the same thing.
Stafford now on second down. That one, take it in. Devontae Adams. Touchdown, LA.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. The motion man is Nakua. Off the bootleg, it's Stafford. That'll be caught. And he will not get to the goal line, so no tacking on 2 points. Still a 3-score game, as the difference is 18. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the full. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The veteran Mike Evans, he's heading back out onto the field with the rest of the Tampa Bay offense. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now we'll try to finish up strong. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
Second down.
Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up. A pass pulled in by Irvin. And he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Moss on the play, and it's going to bring up fourth down. What a hit. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punch it away.
For Tampa Bay.
Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Rams offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. That's complete to the veteran Nelson Aguilar. down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
A gain of 16
His first
yards.
catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down. Here's a handoff to Williams. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Stafford. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Third and a long way to go. Out of the gun, Stafford. That's Hassan Reddick getting in there to bring him down.
It's really been their inability of the offensive line to keep the quarterback upright, and it's a big reason why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Stafford to throw it. He's going to look deep for Adams. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. They go play action with Mayfield. Throw here's down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing on 2nd down. Mayfield. Out right. Catch made. That's Ibuka. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10.
Handoff, it's Irvin. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And this is blocked.
In this situation, Mike, every coach on the sideline is yelling, watch the ball, watch the ball. So this is a gutsy move defensively to sell out and go for that block. Remember, if he times this jump wrong, that's a first down.
The Rams offense about ready to take over once more. A first down throw for Stafford. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Throw away and incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Stafford. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Kalijah Kancey gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. offense sent in motion here. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
There's no need to do anything reckless. It's 3rd and long. The opportunity to convert this is probably slim, so there was nothing open downfield. I think he makes the smart decision here, Mike. Avoid the negative play and throw the ball away.
This is caught. You've got a long way to go.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The Bucs offense ready for this next possession. They'll start really in field goal territory already, but they're looking for more. Offense got it 1st and 10. They'll run with Irvin, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down and 3. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll be forced outright. He'll try to run for it. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And the Rams come up with the recovery. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
On 1st down, it's Stafford. This one not quite on target. Let him too much. That one falls incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw on 2nd down, Stafford. Open right side is likely. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Rams.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Stafford to throw again. To the left side, and Adams has it. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing again is Stafford. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 3rd and 5.
Jacob Parrish on the coverage.
To the air again, Stafford. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. The Buccaneers offense headed back to take over once more. We'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. They'll run it. It's Irvin. Has some room inside the 30. And he's got another one. Bucky Irvin. Touchdown, Tampa. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Rams offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. On 1st and 10, Stafford for a loose football. And it looked like one of the Rams got there first, and indeed, L.A. will keep the ball.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. The ball comes out. And it looked like one of the Rams got there first, and indeed, L.A. will keep the ball.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get stripped sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. The Buccaneers offense ready to take over possession of the football. On play action, Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now 2nd down.
On 2nd down, a run with Irvin. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Got a man! It's Ibuka! Complete! And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
And a 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, they've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal. Irvin, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Offense.
From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Following the penalty, they'll run it. 3rd and goal.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Now Baker keeping it on the zone read. And they go backwards here again. The defense stands tall, and it's 4th down.
Chase McLaughlin.
So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. His kick is perfect. And the Buccaneers will extend their lead. So a win here for the Buccaneers. They are moving on in these playoffs. Won't have a long time to celebrate this one. They get right back to work for the divisional round. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team.